Alright guys, it's your boy Cloud, and I have a little guide that I'm gonna go through today. Um, I had somebody get a hold of me about a certain side quest and what you needed to do in order to complete it. So that's what this video is gonna be about, and the side quest in this discussion was I've already completed it, so um, it's Fragile Delivery 3. Fragile Delivery 3, which you'll pick up from one of these guards here. It's either here or it's at this other gate. It's at either the Northern Plains gate or the Eastern Road gate. I can't remember which guard it was precisely. I think it was one of the ones at the Northern Plains. But anyway, so after you pick up the quest, you'll get the fragile parcel, which means you can't roll because then the parcel will break. You can't take damage, the parcel will break. So that being said, what you're gonna want to do before accepting the quest, you're gonna want to obviously you're still gonna be the young protagonist versus the protagonist, or the older protagonist here. So like I think right here you'll have like 3 shades that'll pop up. I can't remember precisely. Just run past them, you'll be fine. But just keep on going. But what you want to do before you accept the quest is you're gonna want to go to Facade. So when you get to Facade, or at least when you get to this desert. Now, what you may have noticed are these little walkways here. So to access those, that is what you need to do in order to complete this quest, because you'll have I believe it's like a shit ton of wolves coming out and attacking you, scorpions popping out of the sand, or like as you're doing that quest. So just kind of like that. Yeah, for me, when I did it my first time, I would always get to like right here, and then I would lose all, or I would break the parcel there. So we'll get into Facade here, and once you get into Facade, you need to go and speak to the king's kind of subordinate, and what he'll do is he'll unlock those little walkways. So I'm gonna show you where he's at, and then show you exactly what you would have to do. King's Mansion. I thought you could skip this. There we go. So where the subordinate would be, you go into the King's Mansion. You kind of walk through. And then go through this doorway on the left. Normally the king would be out here, and then his subordinate would be like right next to him in like this area here. So because I already activated them, they're not here. But you have to do this after you save the king. If you haven't saved the king yet, you won't get those. But you have to save the king from the Baron Temple, and then after you save him, you talk to him, and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna unlock these for you. Blah 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 blah. You can now use them to your advantage." So when you do that, you will be able to go from You'd be able to go from right here. Be able to go from the desert entrance, literally, to that one that one walkway. They had a specific term. I'm sorry, I don't know the specific term. But they would go from the desert entrance where you first come through, and then you'd go right to the one that's closest to the gates here, and then you would literally just take it to who you had to drop it off to, which, if I remember correctly, it's one of the shop owners. Like, I'm sorry, it's been a couple months since I've done that side quest, but that's what you need to do. You need to go, or before you accept a quest, come here, talk to the subordinate, get those unlocked, and then you would go get the quest, and then you would literally just walk into that little entrance. It'll pop up a little map saying, hey, these are the entrances you can go to. It's kind of like a fast travel system, which one you want to go to, and then you would just choose the one that's closest to facade, and then that will literally get you right past the wolves. So a map like this would pop up. You would go from the desert entrance to the one that I'm currently at now, and then go and just give it to that person. So kind of a short little guide, but I know that's one quest that gave me a struggle, and I just wanted to kind of make a guide on how to do that quest. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one.